Someone said let's pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't see, they on repeat, they like oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now, photo now, photo now. But for now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm all.
Yes, my peoples, man, you know me, back again. Always here for you lot, never miss a time. Always here, man. Let's get straight into it, man. I got something for Fabrizio, you know me. I like to play a little vid. He's come out, he spoke about the United stuff, strikers, etc. What's next? We got the here we go earlier, you know the thing already. Mbeumo, yeah, finally done. So let's see what gone. Watch the video and then bam, we'll get straight into it. He talks about Emi Martinez from Fabrizio Romano's Insta, yeah?
Back today, guys. The big story of the morning is coming from Manchester because there is the agreement between Manchester United and Brentford for Bryan Mbeumo. Finally, it's a here we go. Deal done between clubs. Today, the final email from Brentford arrived after Man United started growing confident. When I told you the exclusive story on Brentford working on the replacement, Omari Hutchinson from Ipswich Town with a bid rejected, but Brentford will be back for Omari Hutchinson, and so that was already a very good sign for Manchester United in the negotiation for Mbeumo when you start working on a replacement. And then also what happened is that Manchester United improved their bid, £65 million, 6 in add-ons, so £71 million is the full package for Bryan Mbeumo to Manchester United. Important to say that he signs a 5-year contract plus 1-year option. Man United really wanted that option to be included. Mbeumo camp accepted. Also important to say that the payment of these 71 potential, because it's 65 plus 6, but potential 71 million pounds package is going to be in 4 different installments. So Man United are not paying everything this year, and that's also really important for financial fair play and for future signings this summer of Manchester United. And so after a long wait, more than 40, 45, 50 days of negotiations, Bryan Mbeumo to Manchester United is a here we go. Completed also what the player wanted, because Bryan only wanted to go to Manchester United, despite reports on Tottenham, on other options. He was only fully focused on Manchester United, similar to Mateus Cunha. He wanted this move to happen, and now for Man United is not over. Stay connected, Man United fans, because first of all, we have to see what they decide to do for the goalkeeper. If they want to bring a new one, if they want to sign a young goalkeeper for the future, if they want to sign an experienced goalkeeper, because there is Emi Martinez, El Dibu, who keeps hoping for a call from Manchester United. He's open to the move to Manchester United. So it depends on United what they want to do for the goalkeeper. There will be internal conversations in the next days to decide, and then the next top target is going to be the striker. Yes, because Manchester United want to bring in a new striker this summer, are working on that already. They made some calls in the recent days and weeks to be informed. Obviously, the budget will also depend on the outgoings. And now for Man United, it's really important to accelerate, because Cunha, fantastic, Mbeumo, fantastic, but also selling players is important. And so, Marcus Rashford, solutions to find. Alejandro Garnacho, solutions to find. He wants to stay in the Premier League. Jadon Sancho, solutions to find. Anthony, solutions to find. So many things to say and to do for Manchester United on these players in order to find solutions and then reinvest. Also with the striker position as a crucial one for the upcoming days and weeks for Manchester United. But I can confirm to you that internal meetings are taking place. Ruben Amorim, all people at the club want United what they want to do for the goalkeeper. There will be internal conversations in the next days to decide, and then the next top target is going to be the striker. Yes, because Manchester United want to bring in a new striker this summer, are working on that already. They made some calls in the recent days and weeks to be informed. Obviously, the budget will also depend on the outgoings. And now for Man United, it's really important to accelerate, because Cunha, fantastic, Mbeumo, fantastic, but also selling players is important. And so, Marcus Rashford, solutions to find. Alejandro Garnacho, solutions to find. He wants to stay in the Premier League. Jadon Sancho, solutions to find. Anthony, solutions to find. So many things to say and to do for Manchester United on these players in order to find solutions and then reinvest. Also with the striker position as a crucial one for the upcoming days and weeks for Manchester United. But I can confirm to you that internal meetings are taking place. Ruben Amorim, all people at the club want a new striker. So I fully expect Man United to sign a new striker in the next weeks. Then to add more on Luis Diaz's situation, because Luis Diaz is going to be another crucial name of the summer transfer window. I can tell you that despite some sources suggest that Liverpool might offer him a new contract to stay at the club, that was part of the plans at Liverpool, because they still hope to keep Luis Diaz. I'm still told that the player is giving total priority to leaving the club. So the player wants to go, the player wants to try something different. This is the desire for Luis Diaz. And so Bayern will return very soon to the table. Bid rejected, 67.5 million euros, but Bayern will be back. Bayern will bid again. Bayern want to be back because they believe Luis Diaz is the perfect player for what they're looking for. And so Bayern will return. And Bayern believe they can offer way more than Barcelona. Barcelona are also in the race because Barcelona are talking to the agents of Luis Diaz. They spoke to the agents of Luis Diaz again this week. So Barca still want to try to understand if it's possible and feasible to do this deal for Luis Diaz, but at the moment financially it's very complicated and Bayern are prepared to go very strong on this deal. Luis Diaz is their top priority, same as Nick Woltemade from Stuttgart with 2 bids already rejected, but also in that case Bayern are prepared to return. So Bayern want Luis Diaz and Woltemade, while Barcelona are talking to the agents of Luis Diaz, but the deal financially is still not easy at all after Liverpool rejected many approaches from all clubs in the recent weeks. And then, guys, I wanted to clarify something also.
So you hear that, bruv? Luis Diaz is looking like it's on the brink to go and buy him. So this whole Rashford stuff finally looks like it's going to get tooted. But for those that missed what he said, this is what he basically said, broken all down. £71 million full package. We already know that Ornstein told us. Important to say that he signs a 5-year, 1 deal, blah, blah, blah. The payments and 4 installments. Everything that Ornstein basically said. Because Ornstein broke the news, by the way. It wasn't him. It was Ornstein. And then he comes out and basically says, Man United plan to sign a new striker in new weeks as main target after Brian Mbeumo deal done. Outgoings are key for the budget. So what he's basically just said, and the last one that I played you lot, he's talking about Luis Diaz. I don't know if you lot took that in. He's talking about Luis Diaz because Luis Diaz is a big thing when it comes to Rashford leaving. Because Barcelona want Luis Diaz or they want Rashford. It's one or the other. Nico Williams already ran away, so it's one of the others. This is where we're at right now. He's obviously just said it. He said that Bayern Munich made a bid for Luis Diaz or whatnot. Liverpool said no, he's not for sale. But Luis Diaz keeps telling them he wants to leave. So the fact that Luis Diaz wants to leave, it's looking kind of, you know what I mean? And he wants to go to Bayern. So if he goes to Bayern, Rashi money. And remember what I told you, lot. If Rashford goes, we can start our rebuild straight away because that's an academy product. We get 3 times the amount we're selling for. If he goes for 40 million, we get 120. 50 million, we get 150 to be able to spend. So that's what's going on. So I hope you lot listen to him. And he said about Martinez, this geezer is twerking for us. He's hoping that Man United call him. We don't want him. All these Argentinian sources, we don't want him, mate. Yeah, he's trying to make it happen himself so that he can get to Man United. But we don't actually want him. So that's the situation right now. So that's what everything he just said, more or less. But listen, you should have took that in. This is the main thing, man, about Bayern. I'm telling you now, because if Rashi goes, I don't think you don't understand how we can start spending, mate. So the fact that Luis Diaz has got a bid. He got a bid, it got rejected, and then Plettenberg's just come out and basically just said, look, Luis Diaz has not only informed Liverpool his desire to leave, but has now also made it clear to Liverpool that he would like to join Bayern if possible. So he's not even rating Barca. He's not even rating Barca no more. Yeah, he's not even rating Barcelona no more. So this is what I'm saying. It's gone mad. So that's the situation with Diaz. Yeah, they've gone in for him. Barca's still in there. They're still interested, but he's saying, let me go to Bayern Munich. Obviously, it still says Barca remain interested, but they can't register him. Are you not seeing that last line there? They cannot register Luis Diaz at the moment. So it's always been an obstacle. It's Luis Diaz or Rashi. But Barca are so weird, but now they're talking about they might sign Brian Zaragoza. Zaragoza's they've been tracking him. He's more affordable option than Rashford or Diaz. So I don't know what's going on, but that's just a one link. We can only take that with a pinch of salt. Rashford's obviously waiting for them. So that's a situation with Rashi. Obviously, we got a lot to talk about. But with Rashi, this is the situation. So we're going to see what happens, man. But Luis Diaz, he's basically off the cards. They can't register him. And Bayern Munich are putting in the work for him. And one person I believe when it comes to German news is Plettenberg. That's all he deals with. When he talks about English news, I think he just chats shit. But when it comes to Germany news, Plettenberg solidified. Love your content. Love your content, Mitch. Keep going. Big up yourself, mister, man. Great day, mate. Trust me, Martin. This is the day. Yes, AP. Big O. Mitch. Duex. Come on, bro. My guy, my G. We got our man. Yeah, Hundo. For those that missed it, let's get the season on fire with a legit striker. We're golden. Come on, United. Please update about Sesko. I'm going to show you what's going on. So look, for those that missed it anyways, this is what my man just said. He just broke it down, etc. This is the bomber from early and the medical, basically. This is the bomber, sorry. This is when it came out that we got it from Ornstein. He came up first, and then obviously my man copied Fabrizio. But so we've got the here we go today for those that missed it. And then this is the medical. We've got a medical tomorrow for Mbeumo. Half of his medical, I think one part of it is tomorrow. He's trying to get on that plane on Tuesday. We've got a game tomorrow as well in Sweden. So majority of the squads in Sweden, he's going to be in Carrington probably tomorrow, do the medical, and then boom. So that's the situation tomorrow. So yeah, man, it's good to see that he's quick. He's quick with it. Sully's come out and said the same thing. Santi J said it. And then we had Laurie Whitwell just say there are a few details to iron out to get Mbeumo on the flight for the pre-season tour, medical and visa. That's it, literally. It should be 1, 2, 3, and it should be on the tour. So that's what they're worrying about. They're not worrying about tomorrow. Tomorrow's too quick. We're going to Sweden. Let's not worry about that. That's idiot. Sometimes I think Romano is just a troll. Same. I wanted us to go for CM next, but it's fair to go for striker. 100% it's a striker, man. We just got to redo this attack and then go bananas. Not sure to believe anymore. He's repeated what it's already reported. You know his thing. He repeats it like 100 times, but this is my thing. I got to just play it for you lot to see it. What striker do you want us to sign? I'm going to show you the strikers in a minute, mister. Don't worry. I'm going to show you all the strikers we're linked with, their stats and that, and I'll tell you who I want in a minute. What happened to the position of the striker? We're going to see in a minute. Don't worry, I got you. Let's go. Let's hijack Arsenal and get Gyokeres. That's not reliable, is it? He don't even want us. I think he will sign Watkins, you reckon? Deal not done yet. Who are you talking about deal not done yet? Mbeumo or one of the strikers? Big up Mitch every time. Big up yourself, RV. Deal done, bro. Smash the likes. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. What's going on in here? Come on, man. Smash the likes. You know we're always here for you, lot, giving you all the latest news, man. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. We've only just started. We've got a lot to go through. Don't worry. Here we go was earlier. I think if we hijack that deal, it'll be massive, though. We can't hijack it, man. They're only talking about add-ons, mate. That's going to get done, man. It's only add-ons. Add-ons are minor. We can squeeze a goalkeeper before selling the Despicable 5, the Freedom 5. Hit the likes, my peoples. Mister, big up yourself, man. Harvey, big up yourself as well. Hit the likes, man. Let's get the likes going bananas. 20 likes. Come on, bro. What's going on? I'm excited about that. Mbeumo and Ahmad, yeah. But they're going to go AFCON in December. Ahmad and Mbeumo are going AFCON. So we better be ready, boy, for Mount and Dallo to link up. It's crazy. Keep going, Nacho. I don't know about that. I want Martinez. Hojlund. No way. Yes. There you go. I just showed that about Luis Diaz. Mister. Bro, remember I told you my sources always told me that Friday is the day. Big up your sources, then. Big up your sources. Martinez is a liability, but Onana needs competition. We need to get Lamens, man. I reckon we get Lamens. Rashi gone. It's looking good. I wouldn't say he's gone yet. Yo, Mitch, you good? Big up yourself always, man. When is the medical book for tomorrow? Tomorrow. Yeah, love for that, Biggie. So join on Tuesday for pre-season. I'm buzzing, mate. Can at least get Rashi loan. I reckon Rashi is going to go on loan. He can only go on loan. Barca are stingy. I was hoping Bayern splash 40. I don't think it's going to happen, man. Luis Diaz looks like he's going Bayern. I'll be real. We can only dream. Now that Mbeumo does find a well-experienced striker, 100%. Let's get into it. And I'll get a few of these after. Don't worry. Cool. So, boom. Obviously, they've come out and just showed more stats about Mbeumo. His thing is different, bro. Look at the top 5 rated Premier League players last season. Just look at the top 5. I think it's a little bit small, but you should be able to see it. Salah, Cole Palmer, Fernandes, Cunha, and Mbeumo. So we've got 3 players that played their best last season, bro. There's no way these men come here and flop. It's not happening, bro. These men are not coming here and flopping, man. There's no way it's going to happen. And he just goes on to basically say, Man United have already signed Matheus Cunha this summer. Brian Mbeumo looks set to follow him through the door at Old Trafford. and Mbeumo scored nearly twice as many goals as expected last season, netting 15 non-penalty goals. Cunha followed closely behind, converting 8.7 XG into 15 goals. So both of them scored 15 goals in open play last season. Remember that. Both of them. The league's second highest overperformance in 2024, but the target in the league's biggest statistics outliers is their transfer strategy, betting on unsustainable hot streaks rather than the sound of underlying processes. So basically what they're trying to say is, because they basically outperformed their XG, it wasn't expected from them. So they just went mad. And Mbeumo and Cunha went crazy last season, where it wasn't expected. So they're saying, are we like betting on them to go mad again? And they're not. And it was just a freak season, basically. It just happened once. Or are they really like this? Is Mbeumo and Cunha really, really about that life? That's what they're saying. Cunha's been doing it for a season or two, though. I wouldn't say he scored that much goals before, but he was doing his thing. And then Mbeumo, he's always been there. But he wasn't the main man. It was Ivan Toney. And Ivan Toney left. Him and Wissa said, yeah, Ivan Toney's gone. It's our time to shine. And then they come true. So, yeah, man, it's just showing what he's on. He's outperformed a lot. He's top of the list of outperforming, and so is Cunha. So they wasn't expected to do that, basically. Everyone on this list wasn't expected to do this madness. So they're basically trying to say they don't know if he's going to be able to do it. They're kind of like just saying, yo, we don't know if he's going to do it again. We're going to have to see. Man United's a graveyard for players. Is he really going to be on this? We'll see, innit? We'll see what happens. Big up Metric Gang. Please like and subscribe. Big up yourself, gamer, man. Appreciate it, bro. Like and subscribe, my peoples, man. Let's get the lights going. What's going on? Now that Mbeumo Day was finally done, we need an experienced striker. Who would you say you want a striker, though? That's my question. A lot of people, it's mad. Watkins, Jackson, Prem proven or nothing else. I hear that. Why do I feel like it's Jackson? Jackson for what? That we're going to get. I was watching Sesko goals on YouTube from such long distance. Go get him. But that's in the Bundesliga, man. Bundesliga's a bit... Don't know, man. Are you going to do a Prem game preview for tomorrow? Nah. Nah, I'm going to do the pre-game preview as soon as like the season starts. So I'll do that with like an Arsenal fan. Do you get it? I'm going to do one of them ones. Every time we got a game, I'm going to do it with an opposition fan. One of them ones. And I'll do my own one on the day before we go. You know them ones. But I won't do it for pre-season. No way. Sesko versus Jackson. Whom would you bring among the two? I'll bring Jackson, bro. I can't do the project thing no more, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the project thing. All I want to see now is 80 million for Lemons. I'm with you. Mitch, who be your dream striker signing? Don't say Watkins. Dream is Osman, but it's never going to happen. If we had a dream signing, it'll be Osman. But it's never going to happen. We already know that. So there's no point. We don't need Jackson. I'm with you. I don't think we need Jackson, but I would take Jackson on loan, though. I'll take Jackson on loan. So these are the four strikers that we're actually linked with. Obviously, Fabrizio said what he said. He said we got to raise money. It all depends on money, right? It all depends on money. How much money we raise is who we can go for. Watkins is going for 60 million at the moment. He'll probably go for 50. Let's be real. Sesko's 90 million euros. That's 79 million. We're not paying that, bro. This is what I'm saying. I don't think we're going to pay that, but we could. We could. If we're banking on a project, we could, but I don't think we will. Nicholas Jackson, this has come out again today. So this guy, his PR keeps coming at me. I don't know if it's Chelsea or what, but Nicholas Jackson is on the shortlist for Man United as the club are looking to bring in a new striker. Nothing advanced yet, and there are more options, but Man United are closely monitoring Jackson's situation. The 24-year-old versatile striker could leave Chelsea if a suitable offer arrives. Many inquiries have been made. His contract runs until 2033, so they're not going to budge. Why would they budge then if he's still got 8 years left on his contract or something like that? Come on, man. Why would they budge on the price? And then we got Mateta, who obviously Fabrizio said United considered Mateta as one of the options at the start of the window, but never proceeded for the striker position. They have 3 or 4 options, but it will depend on how many they can spend as well as sell. So we've got to sell the Freedom 5. You don't know this. As soon as a man goes from the Freedom 5, we're going to know what's going on. So I don't know what's going to happen, but mate, if it's up to me, I'm going. If it's up to me, I'm going for any on the sides, Mateta or Jackson. I think them two just know what's going on. They've had their seasons in the Prem. Mateta or Watkins, sorry. Jackson, I'll take him on a loan, but even that is risky. This guy's going to be headbutting people. I'm telling you, he's going to get sent off. And you're putting him in a team with Cunha as well. You don't know what the men are going to be on some angry thing. And Bruno Fernandes. Come on, bro. Jackson's alone. Maximum alone. Maybe take a look at Mateta. Yeah, man, this is what I'm saying, man. Mateta, I kind of like him still. We need a loan for a striker because we can't have another flop like Hojlund. Yeah, a loan with an option to buy is perfect. Give them 1 season, see how they fit in. If they don't fit in, see you later, send them back. If they do fit in, bam. I'm with that. Mateta was a good shot. Jackson fell off the stage. Now he's staying at Chelsea. Hopefully. What is funny, one Mr. Romano did this postcard. Jackson came up there. United was not mentioned at all. We're not in for this player at all. But you know what is though, Charlie? He doesn't mention everyone. That's the thing about him. Other people come out with certain things sometimes, and then he will catch on late. You could just look at Ornstein. Ornstein always breaks the news, and then Fabrizio will come out 5 minutes later. And you know what's crazy about Ornstein? Let me show you something about Ornstein. How he just takes the piss out of Fabrizio, yeah? Let me show you why he takes the piss out of Fabrizio. Ornstein breaks the news all the time, and look at what he just done. He just wrote a whole article. Ornstein wrote an article that you click, and then you go and read. So Ornstein will write an article, which will take him about 15 minutes, still come, break the news, and then Fabrizio will follow him 2 minutes later. So you know Fabrizio doesn't even know what's going on. He's just seen that my man's done it, and he's gone, here we go. He doesn't know what's going on because my man's done 15, 20 minutes writing an article. That box, you press that box, you go through to the article, and he's written it all out for the newspaper. So imagine how quick he knew. He must have knew like 30 minutes before anyone knows, comes and breaks the news, and as soon as he breaks it, 1 minute later, Fabrizio taps in and says, here we go. But if you knew that quick, why have you gave this guy 20 minutes to write a whole article? This is what I'm saying. He writes articles, David. David's different, man. He's different. He's different. But you have to give Chelsea, they are very good. They're very good at selling players, man. They bump everyone. They sell players good and they buy good as well. I'll be real. Better Watkins, depends on price. 60 million, definitely not. 1,000,000%, I'm with you. Have what Ornstein? Nah, he hasn't said we're in for Jackson, but I'm just saying there's other people. But the people that said we're in for Jackson, let me show you the article about Jackson. I'll show you right now. I don't know how true it is about Jackson. I think Chelsea is pushing the Jackson thing on us, just like they pushed Nkunku. I think they're pushing it on us, but it's a link. We're getting linked with him. Anyone we get linked with, man's got to show it. So let me show you the article that came out about Action Jack. This is the article, yeah, that came out about him. Where is it? This is the article. The Time Sport Hurst is all right. I'll be real. Hurst is all right for news, but this Pete Hall, these people report on Man United, and they basically Man United are monitoring Jackson. Remember, when this report came out, I said to you, look at the words they're saying. Don't take it to heart. Monitoring, considering, interest. It's nothing special. Look at the bottom right. Keeping an eye on. It's nothing mad. So I don't even think there's nothing mad in for it as well, to be honest. But I don't just go off Fabrizio, though. That's what I'm trying to say. Other people say stuff first sometimes. But yeah, this is the main article that came out about Jackson. And then obviously we've had a link today as well. This is what? This is on the 15th. This is 3 days ago that all of this came out about Jackson. And then today, we got Plettenberg coming out and saying the same thing. So I don't know, mate. It's just something that keeps happening that we don't really want to keep happening. You know what I'm saying? We're not asking for it, and it keeps coming back and back and back. So this is the striker targets at the moment. All these 4, and this is the reports, the most recent reports of them linked with us. So this is the strikers. This is what it's looking like. Because we've been Osimhen not on it, Delap's not on it, Gyokeres ain't on it. It's like we've got to settle for these 4. One of these 4, if anything. You understand? But like I said, me personally, I'm not on the Sesko train, bruv. Yeah, I'm not on the Sesko train. Give me Watkins or Mateta, and I'm happy. I'm cool with that. I'm not really on this Sesko thing right now. Sesko, Mateta, Watkins, that we supposed to, not Jackson. I just can't see us paying 90 million euros, you know. I'll be real. 90 million euros is mad. It's good for Man United. I don't know, man. I heard he's not really a box striker as well. He doesn't get on the end of crosses. He's a man that drops back. He drops back and links up. So he's like a Xerxes. He's similar to Xerxes, apparently. He drops back. He's good with link-up plays. Sesko all day if we can. A lot of people are rating Sesko. Right now, we are not here for you're onto him. You're not rated it. Don't mind about Sesko. It just doesn't make sense. Too expensive and not pre-improving. Exactly. It's another project. And Laurie Whitwell came out and said, we're not doing project no more. This season, don't expect projects. We're not doing that. And as you can see by Cunha and Mbeumo, we spent 120-something million on both of them. Because we're saying we want to hit the ground running now. This is what I'm saying. Watkins is the one I want, but I would be very amused if we took Sesko, Arsenal #1 target. Yeah, because they don't want him no more because he's 93 million. That's the only reason. Because he's 93 million, they don't want him no more. That's it. They wanted him. That was their #1 target, 100%. Man United. I thought you was coming here with a bomber for us, man. You always hit the bombers. You missed the video. I'll play it for you in a minute. Don't worry, I got you. It's just Fabrizio talking about Diaz and Rashford. Who else did he talk about? He spoke about strike, like basically what we're gonna go for next, the Mbeumo, blah blah. Got you though, Man United. You always come in here. You dropped some money in there earlier as well. Come on, man, I got you. Don't watch nothing. But let me just get into it. This is them. So this is the 4 I was just talking about. This is their stats. This is what they've been on in the last couple of years or whatever. Yeah. Action Jack. He sets the pack straight away. 10 Premier League goals, and they're saying they want 70 million for him because this guy's got 8 years left. 10 Premier League goals, 3 in the conference, 5 assists. He scored 17 goals last season. I don't know what happened there, like where it came from or whatnot. I remember they only got him for about 30 million. So they're trying to flip him. Benjamin Sesko, he scored 13 goals in the Bundesliga last season. 5 assists. He got 4 goals in the Cup, 4 goals in the Champions League. And then before that, he scored 18 goals. Before that, he scored 18 goals. And then before that, he scored 11 goals. So he hasn't got the worst record in the world, but is what it is, man. It's another project striker. That's my only thing with me. I can't do the project thing. I don't think they want to do it either. They've already scarred from Hojlund and Garnacho. He's not a 9 for Man United. He's a jinx. I'm with you. I'm not really rating it. It's good Man United by Edison and Mbeumo and Sesko. We need to sell Rashford or Garnacho before we can start spending big, you know. We need one of them to go, and then we could go crazy. I think you can add one striker to those. Nunes will be soon be linked to us. He's never going to come here anyway. But we're linked with everyone. And Samuel Luckhurst said it anyway. He said, until we buy a striker, we're going to be linked with everyone anyway. So he said that. He kind of shut down the Jackson thing. Jolly. What you're basically saying is the same thing that Samuel Luckhurst said. Samuel Luckhurst is kind of reliable for Man United news, and he shut it down. So I'll show you anyway. He kind of said, like, bro, like, until we get a striker, just forget about it, mate. It's going to be going mad. Let me show you right now what he said about Sesko before. Was it Sesko Jackson? Action Jack. This is what he said. Look. He said, whatever. Sancho's agents in Turin, blah, blah, blah. That was 2 days ago. Has he still not left there yet? Turin. Fucking hell. And then look. Samuel Luckhurst goes, as long as United go without signing a striker, more undesirable names will be linked with them. The latest is Nico Jackson. He's taking a piss. Chelsea must be revealing in that United cannot remotely entertain taking a busted flush off Chelsea's hands. They are nowhere near as keen on Nkunku as Chelsea have tried to suggest, and Jackson is less attractive. He said that 2 days ago. So he's saying, as long as United go without a striker, more undesirable names will be linked to them. So this is the Calvert-Lewins, the Callum Wilsons, the Jamie Vardys, the Nico Jacksons. They said he's less attractive. Like, they don't want Nkunku or him. It's not going to happen. So Samuel Luckhurst said that 2 days ago, mate. So maybe you're right. It's a myth. Fabs scarred me with Jackson. Why? What did he say? I don't know. What did Fabs talk about Jackson? Because I'm talking about Plettenberg. Plettenberg's the one that's come out today and mentioned Jackson. That's why I've even added him in. We need a striker. 100% Harrison. I'm with you. Met with all the respect, man, like Mateta might not even come true. Our best options are Nico, Ben. I'm with you, bro. I'm just putting who's been linked. I've showed the link. Do you get it? This is the links. Obviously, we've had more. Laurie Whitwell's linked us to Watkins. He's reliable. So I'm just saying this is the most recent links of all these 4 players. So I'm just showing who do you not think will be the striker? But I think Mateta is going to sign a new deal. That's what was going on. Remember, that was in Europa. Things might have changed now. Because they've been kicked out of Europa. He might say, you know what? I might leave now. But before, he was happy. He wanted to sign a new deal. They're in Europa. Now things have changed. I don't know. So I'm with you. So yeah, that's Sesko anyway. That's his stats. Ollie Watkins, he's probably got the best stats on this whole thing. He's got the best stats. 3 seasons, 16 goals minimum. He's doing bits. But I've never really rated Watkins, but I can see him working with Cunha and Mbeumo behind him. I can see it happening. That's why I don't mind it. Mateta, same thing. I can see it working. He was dead. He was finished. Look at him. And then Glasner signed and changed his life. Literally changed his life. 19 goals, 14 goals last season, 3 in the Carabao Cup. Glasner changed Mateta's life. So he could come to Amrin and it might not hit the same. Who knows? Freedom, please go and have your freedom. I say this every day. Freedom fighter. Sesko stats ain't bad. It's not bad, but it's the Bundesliga, so it's a risk. That's the difference. The other 3, their stats are in the Prem. That's the difference. This is what I'm saying. That's the only thing I'll say. 13 goals in the Bundesliga or 10 goals in the Prem. It's more or less the same. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why I say Sesko's a bit of a risk and he's the most expensive. He's the most expensive and he's not even in the Prem. He's the most expensive on this list. Watkins is the best option out of this group. That's what I said. Yeah, man, 100%. Watkins is definitely the best option. He's got consistency in his game. He's done it for 3 seasons in a row. He does miss a lot of chances as well. Don't get it twisted. I'm not sitting there just saying, yeah, boom, boom, but bro, with Cunha and Mbeumo behind you, come on, bro. You must make it happen. Mateta, in my opinion, might have been having a purple patch. Yeah, he could have. But remember, he changed the manager, though. That's when they changed the manager. So it could just be the new managers come in and he just hit the ground running. Look at Beto at Everton. He was dead on his feet, mate. Dead when they had Sean Dyche. You weren't even playing him. Nothing. Forget about him. He was getting some 5 minutes in that. Nwani. What's his name? Nwaneri minutes now. That's what he was getting. Some little 5 minutes, 87th minute come. Get on the pitch. That's what he was getting. My man's come and changed Beto's life. David Moyes. So sometimes a manager has to believe in you, pat you in the back. Yo, big man. Let's go. So that's what seems like it's happened with Mateta. It could be a purple patch, you're right. It could just be that. But he's had his best season. Well, his best, I don't know. I don't even know what happened. His best season was last season. He scored 16 goals last season. So, boy, I don't know, man. This is what I'm saying. And this is what people are saying about Cunha and Mbeumo. This is what they're saying. Look, they're saying, is it a purple patch? You understand? They outperform their XG. Is it a purple patch? So it's the same thing, bro, but it's like it's the Prem, so you got to take the risk. Everyone is a risk. Every single player in the Premier League is a risk. So you have to just take the risk, bro, and just see who suits that risk and just go for it. But man, I don't think we're going out there and paying 70 million for 79 million for Sesko, bro. I don't think we're going to do it. And then we got this, obviously. This is the Freedom Fighters. They're calling them so much different names. I call them the Freedom 5. You got the Unwanted 5 coming out today. You got the 5. Someone else called them something else. Like, it's gone mad. You would think they're wanted. You would think these guys are really wanted, like police wanted. The way they're getting briefed. The Unwanted 5. Not in Stockholm squad. Safe. The combined wages of Anthony, Garnacho, Rashford, Malacia, and Sancho are estimated to be about 1 million a week. Bro, it's more than that. It's got to be more than that. Surely. This is what I'm saying. We need the Freedom 5 to leave, man. The whole Freedom 5 need to leave. Obviously, we've got Diego Leon. He's set to be given a chance to secure a place in Man United's first team for the forthcoming season. Well-placed sources say coaching staff have been impressed. And Laurie Whitwell said the same thing earlier. Imagine that. This is from Samuel Luckhurst. You would think this is the same article from Samuel Luckhurst, but it's not. It's a whole different article. So that just shows that they're really impressive. And remember, I feel like forgetting how my man came in, you know. He came to us, Diego Leon, and he was like, they think I'm going to go on loan, but I'm going to go over there and smash it. He was on some crud already. Now he's come training, and he's just gone mad. Like, they're rating him. He was already coming with that arrogance from 17. But I'm going to go there. They think I'm going on loan, but it's not going to happen. Watch. And he's gone and he's boom. And they sat down and they said earlier that they didn't want to give him a number. They gave him a number because they didn't know what he's going to be. If he's going to be part of the first team, the second team, what? My man, they've looked at him in training and said, yeah, 30, mate. We'll give you number 30. They're rating him. This is earlier. This is it. Yeah, look at this. Diego Leon. He's only 17. So this is earlier. Look at this from Lobby Whitwell. Diego Leon has impressed in training this week. He has not immediately assigned the squad number because staff wanted to see how he fared and where his status should be pitched. So they said that earlier. And then you just got my man that just came at Samuel Luckhurst and just said, bro, like they gave him a number. He's got a number now. They're impressed as well. He said the same thing. He's got a number now. He's number 30. And they've just ditched Amas. Amas, bro, big man, you got to go on loan now. We saw what he was doing last season. You had a good few games. Wolves, Brentford, I think. But, bro, just go on loan, get some game time. It looks like they've got... It looks like Diego Leon's going to be part of the team, you know. We might be able to start saying, yo, he's a first-team signing. And then obviously we've got Xerxes injured as well. We didn't even know about that. But Onana and Xerxes have remained at Carrington to recover from small issues. But the pair are expected to join the rest of the squad for the tour of the United States next week. Remember the tour, keep telling you that we jet off on Tuesday. Tuesday is a big day for us. Tomorrow we're playing Leeds at 2 o'clock. And then Tuesday we jet off to America for pre-season. So make sure you don't know what's going on. I've got the article here. This is all the dates. 27th. I'm sure it's 27th. It says 26th of July here. But I know America's different to our time, innit? So, but I'm sure it's 27th for us. But yeah, Leeds tomorrow. 27th. We got West Ham. Then we got Bournemouth on the 30th. Everton's on the 3rd. Fiorentina's back at home. And that's when we show our kit to the fans. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's going on there. Fiorentina. That I remember we're playing De Gea as well, you know. De Gea is coming home. Yeah, first time he's come. Safe. Different. Let me get a few of these. Sesko. Man, I'm rating Sesko, you know. This is what I realized. A lot of people are rating Sesko. Mateta never links with us, right? Yeah, he's been linked with us. I just showed you. What's his name? Fabrizio said it. He said, look, where is it? Where's the strikers again? Fabrizio said United considered Mateta as one of the options at the start of the window, but never proceeded for the striker position. They have 3 or 4 options, but it would depend on how much they can spend. So if we was thinking about him at the beginning of the transfer window, and then we've lost our options in Osimhen, Delap, and Gyokeres, he has to be on that list now still, innit? Do you know what I mean? We can't be thinking at the beginning, lose 3 targets, and then say, nah, we're not going to think about him at all. He's got to still be in there if we've got 3-4 targets. So think about it. 3-4 targets. We've got 4 targets on this list. Maybe Jackson's not involved. Maybe it's just the other 3, but it's more or less likely going to be these 4 or 3. Watkins, Laurie Whitwell, who is very reliable for Man United News, already spoke about this. Sesko, Ben Jacobs said something yesterday. Said, keep an eye on Sesko. We've been linked to him for about 3 years, but I just think the price is too mad. 90 million is crazy. You know what I mean? Obviously, Jackson, we've been linked with him by no one, I would say, reliable. Plettenberg's a bit weird. He's on and off. Germany news, Plettenberg's 30. But if it's not Germany, I don't know about him. It's a bit weird. 15 goals, not many of those. That's what I'm saying. But he still does score with his head though, Craig. I've seen him score a few headers. I've seen Watkins score a few headers though. So he's still doing all right. Best outcome for Man United. Watkins loan option to buy a match. I don't think they'll sell him for that price. And you got to remember something, yeah? They sold Duran. They brought in Rashford as a loan. And he was benching Watkins. So they clearly don't rate him. But if they sell Watkins, who's their striker? They literally don't have a striker if Watkins goes. Like, is there someone I'm missing here? Have they got a striker? It must be some young youth or something. Because I'm sure Rashford and Watkins was the only 2. Rashford's come back to us. They ain't signed anyone, have they? So this is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm thinking. Like, are they even going to sell Watkins? It might be a thing where they got to replace him first, or do you know what I'm saying? And they're going to go on pre-season. They lost the other day, by the way, you know. Imagine they had a pre-season game the other day and lost. Aston Villa, Warsaw, or something like that. I'd rather have a player who can head the ball as opposed to a player who headbutts and gets red cards. You get me? Who can head the ball in here, though? I think Watkins can score headers. I've seen him score headers. Sesko. Does Sesko head the ball? Mateta. I don't think I've seen Mateta score a header though. I'm sure he probably can, but I don't think I've seen him score any. Garnacho has more Instagram followers than Villa. They should sign him. He's going to sell shirts. Yeah, he's literally wearing a shirt already. Safe, easy for them. Sesko scored so many headers with Mbeumo crossing ability with serious threat. Don't know, man. I don't know if it's reality, man. I'll be real with you, man. Xerxes might be soft-bodied, lacy too. Yeah, they're going to get injured a lot, innit? Crazy, bruv. And we've already got Mount and Luke Shaw living in there, living in that medical room. But remember, can he do it against Prem centre-backs consistently? Exactly. Sesko. Don't know, man. Sesko. You must be talking about Sesko. You're talking about Sesko gamer. Oh, was it? Dean Jones just said this year. Formal bid for that young boy. Haaland. The defender Haaland. The Haaland version of defence. Let's see the shoot here. Have you not seen about the old James Trafford thing as well? Newcastle are just getting violated, you know. Let me share my screen and show you what's going on. Newcastle are getting violated. Literally. Hold on. James Trafford. Let me show you what's going on here. Share screen. Oh, shit. I didn't even show you the video, Man United. Don't worry. I got you. I ain't forgot about you. I got you. Let me share my screen quickly and show you what's going on here. Yes. James Trafford. So Man City are trying to go for James Trafford now, mocking him. Understand Ortega is an option for Burnley in case they lose James Trafford. No approach yet. Man City considered Trafford and they have a 40 million buyback, as Fabrizio Romano called. Newcastle also have been working on a deal. Bruv, Newcastle are getting violated. Literally. Left, right, and centre just getting violated. Remember, they went for Whistle yesterday. They made us bid. You know what I'm saying? It's mad for them. Like, that's what's just come out about James Trafford as well. Man City considering a move for him. They're getting violated. It's different. But yeah, this is what you're talking about in it, game. I love for that. Appreciate you, bro. This is the you that game is talking about. Man United are considering making a formal bid for SK brand defender Hojlund. And this geezer's only 8 million pounds. So probably it's a little bundle, isn't it? But I don't think we were looking at CB like that though. I don't know if we was taking CB serious. Dean Jones Soccer's alright. He's alright, but he's not. I wouldn't say he's the most reliable. But we've been linked with him. So I don't know, man. Arsenal not expected to finalise the deal for Victor Gyokeres before the squad leaves. Safe. They're still haggling for this add-on. This is what I'm saying. This could happen, you know. This could mess up this thing here, you know. Trust me. This Gyokeres thing could go left for them. Can you imagine that though? If the Gyokeres thing flopped and then we went back in for Gyokeres. Mad. So everyone's talking about this thing now, yeah. Gimme Sport. Who else said it? Gimme Sport's talking about it now. Manchester United are contemplating whether to lodge a formal bid for Hojlund after head coach Ruben upped the ante in his pursuit by sending scouts to watch Brandstar in action in a victory over Viking last weekend. Man United are showing genuine interest in signing Hojlund, and influential figures behind the scenes are trying to decide whether he is ready to complete an eye-catching move to the Premier League after showcasing plenty of promise in the early stages of his career. A bid in the region of 7 million would be enough to persuade Brand to sanction his departure ahead of the transfer window slamming shut. Bro, we need some guys with height. He looks tall. This is what's going on with us. The set piece thing is mad for us because we've got no height. And if Casemiro and Maguire are not playing, forget about it. That's the only two man you could even see that can header a ball. So Gimme Sport is talking about it. I don't know if that's Dean's Jones, whatever, boom. So we'll see. Crystal Papis, look at him. Crystal Papis, allow it. What a team. Yeah, safe. It's gone mad. Little youths going on loan, Morehouse. I see a lot of people rating this kid as well, you know. Morehouse. So he's going on loan. We'll see what happens with him. Nathan Salt. I like Nathan Salt, you know. He just comes out and says a few things as well. Bam. You don't come and say too much. You don't really gas, etc. He just gets into it. 29 squad. Save. Yeah, man. You see what's going on. Love for that game, man. Appreciate that, bro. Love for that, my brody. Jackson. I would love to get a Norwegian to United again. It's a long time since we had a Norwegian defender. And last time we started, it had a mad run. That used £8 million or 8 million euros. And he's got height on him. I'm with the height now. Because the way we keep conceding from set pieces. And on top of that, we don't really score goals with our head. Unless we got Maguire up front or Casemiro, bro. And they're both leaving next season. So we need to add some more height into this team, bro. Trust me. Game. I don't think United are looking for any deals with Chelsea, especially helping them shift the excess players off the book. What's your opinion on MBE Rashi up top for us? We know it's not happening. That's the thing. I'm realistic with it. I don't even talk about players when I think. Me personally, I think he'll do better than Hojlund, of course, but it's not happening. Do you know what I mean? So it's definitely not happening. So with the Rashi situation, we just got to wait for Barcelona to stop being deluded and just turn around and go, you know what? Let's just go for this Rashi guy. We've gone for Nico Williams. He don't want to stay with us. He's doing the new contract thing. He just used us. Cool. We're trying to go for Luis Diaz. Liverpool keeps shutting the door. He's very linked to Bayern now. He wants Bayern. Let's just leave that alone. So, and Rashi is only waiting for them. So part of the Freedom 5, he's saying, I only waiting for Barcelona. So this is what we're dealing with, mate. So we need to hurry up, man. Hurry up, because as soon as Rashi or Garnacho goes, our rebuild starts straight away. You lot will see. With that money we can spend, it will go mad. And this is what I think that they were waiting for. But it's gone wrong, and we look shit because, obviously, it took so long. They must have thought they'll probably go straight away. The market's going to open. It's going to go mad. It hasn't gone mad. It hasn't gone the way that they want it to go. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think it's going to get mad still. Also true, his management and the hotel. How much am I United looking for Anthony? I think they're looking at 30 million to not make a book loss on PSR. I think it's 30 million. I think so. 32 million or something like that. And he said he's going to take a pay cut as well. City does not need to move a few players first, though. Oh, yeah, for what? For Trafford. Double win for me, this still. First brand loses their crazy good defender. United gain him, and Vikings manager gets a bigger chance to win the league in Norway. Do you know my man, though? Do you know that Helen guy? Do you know if he's good or not? Like I said, I watched the comp. He looks a bit calm on the ball and whatnot, and he's got height on him. But is he really good or not? That's what I need to know. Is this geezer worth it? Gyokeres, just like Mbeumo saga, mate. I think they'll get him in the end. Yeah, that's what I think. It's add-ons, mate. See, add-ons. That's literally like the fees agreed. Sporting can already see what they're spending that money on, bro. 65 million, whatever it is. They can already see. You know when you got money coming in, and you're already seeing what you're going to spend it on. You already know, okay, I'm going to spend it. Sporting's going to end up just doing it, man. But they're just trying to bump them and get more money. Some Brentford thing right now. Amas is going on loan as well. Yeah, I showed that still. Amas is going on loan. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with him. He had a 1-2 good game. I remember he played good against Wolves, but that was about it. You're about time we got it done. 100% Chris, man. I'm with you, man. We wrapped up in Mbeumo. That one's done. We had an Ornstein bomber. Remember that. It was an Ornstein bomber, and the medical is tomorrow. So half of the medical, I think it's just one. Like, look at the middle article. It says Brian Mbeumo is set to complete first part of his medical Saturday in with the rest, plus contract signing on Sunday in Carrollton. Ruben Amorim set to have his main target on a US tour next week. And Mbeumo, Manchester United medical is tomorrow. That's from Santi. And then Laurie Whitwell, so reliable, just comes out and says, yo, there are a few details to iron out to get Brian Mbeumo on a flight for the pre-season tour, medical and visa. United arrived in Stockholm. Yeah, that must have been a quick flight, Sweden. Quickly. You guys fumbled Pelestri. What? I'm seeing Levy in the thumbnail. What's going on? What? Tottenham fan? What's happening here? Palestri's good. He would have been good as a wing back, you know. Palestri, Elanga, these guys as a wing back would have been good. That's what I reckon. But it's like, because whatever system you're playing at the time, Ten Hag and these guys, they're playing different systems. They're just like, nah. Ten Hag would have got rid of Ahmad. He wanted Ahmad gone and he got injured. Luckily, Fulham was going to buy Ahmad. Crazy, bro. Hey, bro, you don't discuss match. Also, if that Hojlund comes true, we have Mbeumo. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about we need some more height. Like I wouldn't mind that Hojlund coming in, or Nana from Aston Villa. Swap Del Garnacho. But we pay for him. Not swap like we literally swap. Like we pay 60 million, 50 million, whatever. So they get their money and they pay 60 million so we can spend 180. Something like that. We get a Nana. That's height. He's good in midfield. He's a bully. Does what he needs to do. We need some more height in the team, bro. It's too small. And Mbeumo's tiny. Come on, bro. Like, we're just adding bare short players, bro. We need some height in there, bro. I'm telling you, look. So, yeah, man, that's Mbeumo more or less wrapped. We already know that's a here we go. That's an Ornstein bomb. Medicals tomorrow. So, that's lit. That's nice to see. Then, obviously, this is just his stats. Whatever. He was the top 5 rated. We have 3 players in there. We had Bruno Fernandes. We had Mbeumo and Cunha. But what happened was Mbeumo outperformed. Him and Cunha both outperformed their XG. They wasn't meant to do that. They just went mad. Do you know what I'm saying? They exploded. They went crazy. So what they're trying to say is, can they do it again next season? Did we take a mad risk for them to just, do you get it? Can they do this again, basically, what they done? But Mbeumo, I think he was getting 9 goals and assists before that. So he was getting like 9 goals, 6 assists, etc. So he's always been all right. He's always been chipping in. But what he done last season, 20 goals, was just crazy. Like, it wasn't in him. It's not what he does. So they're saying, is it a one-off? Blah, blah, blah. But this is what they were saying about Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer had his season, and they said, is he going to do it again? Obviously, this season, I know he went like 20 games without a goal or something. But he's still in the top 5 rated players for last season. So who knows, man? We'll see. But this is what they're saying about it. They're saying basically, we took a gamble, but bruv, I'd rather take these gambles than go for geezers in Italy and all of that. Hojlund and Anthony, and the man's got to look at them at YouTube. So I'd rather take this gamble all day. This is the 4 strikers that we've actually been linked to. These are the last 4 reports for every striker that we've been linked with. Obviously, Sesko, Watkins, Jackson, and Mateta. I put out all their stats. This is what they're dealing with. Then none of them have got shit stats, I'll say. None of them have got the shittest stats, to be honest. But Sesko, because he's not in the Prem, not everyone can think, man. Not everyone can hack it in the Prem. So I don't know. And obviously, Fabrizio's came out today and said, we want a striker. So even that Hojlund talk, is it true? Because Fabrizio's saying we want a striker. But remember, that Hojlund guy being 8 million, and at the same time, we've been buying little gems as well at the same time anyway. We're not even counting them as to the first team yet. So we might buy that Hojlund for 8 million. We look at him like he's an academy player, but he really comes into the first team. But Fabrizio said that we want a striker. And Man United, they ain't forgot about you. I'm still going to play that thing for you in a minute. But look at what he says in the middle one. He says, Man United plan to sign new striker in the next weeks as main target after Brian Mbeumo deal done. Outgoings will be key for the budget as Garnacho, Sancho, Rashford, Anthony remain. If Anthony goes, it's not going to change much. We need Rashford, Garnacho to go. Or maybe a Sancho because of that wage. But Rashford and Garnacho go, rebuild. I'm telling you this now. That will set us off. So that's the situation. We need that to happen. So yeah, that's the striker situation. I've showed you their goals and assists, etc. We got Rashi. This one's been dragging on forever. He only wants Barcelona. Bayern Munich inquired. I think someone else did. Saudi wanted him. He didn't want to go Saudi, which is understandable. But Luis Diaz is the obstacle because they keep waking up and saying we want Luis Diaz, even though they got turfed twice by Liverpool. Liverpool said he's not for sale 2 times, and they still are saying they want Luis Diaz. It's crazy. But Luis Diaz has not only informed Liverpool of his desires to leave, but has now also made it clear to Liverpool that he would like to join Bayern. And Fabrizio, which is in the video, I'm going to play in a minute for Man United, he basically says Luis Diaz wants to go to Bayern. People are talking about new contract, etc. I don't think he wants the new contract no more. So it's looking kind of sticky for him. And this is what's giving them belief. Bayern, still giving them a bit of belief. If you look at the bottom of the article, look, there's no full agreement between Bayern and Diaz yet. However, personal terms are not an issue with a potential contract running at least till 2029. It is now up to Bayern to reach an agreement with Liverpool. If not, Diaz could still join another club. Bayern remain interested. They're not giving up, but would currently be unable to register it. Barcelona remain interested, not Bayern. I went mad. Barcelona remain interested in Diaz, but currently they would not be able to register him. So that's a boost for Rashi, because it was Nico Williams, that was plan A, that flopped. Then it was Luis Diaz, that's plan B, and then it's Rashi. And then this has been floated in there. I don't know the source like that. This is the guy that says TikTok. I don't know how reliable he is, but he says Brian Zaragoza is now, they've been tracking him, but I can't see that happening. I'll be real. I don't know if he's reliable or not. So yeah, Luis Diaz, they can't register him. Rashford don't care about all that. He's on some, I want to come there. They can register me or not. I don't need no guarantees. Just let me come. Yeah, he's liking all the pictures. He liked another picture today, like 5 of them. I don't know what he's on. He really wants to go there. So this is a boost for Rashford, man. The fact that they can't register Diaz and Diaz is leaning towards Bayern, that puts him out the way, and then it opens the door for Rashi. But remember, every time they've came for Rashi, they've only said loans. They've not said they want to pay the 40 million that we need. But maybe we can get obligation out of them or something, set ourselves up. Palestri have not been really tearing it up after leaving the club. I think he would have been good as a wing-back, man. Wing-back, him or Elanga would have been. Elanga's a wing-back with all that speed. Oh, my gosh. Ornstein confirmed that United are going for Lamens. No, he didn't confirm that. He said that I'm going to play the video in a minute. Don't worry. You're going to see it. But he says, goalkeeper-wise, we don't know if we're going to go for a proven goalkeeper or a young one. So he's saying that we ain't made our mind up. But what's that guy called? Martinez. He is twerking for us. He wants us bad. It's him putting out the reports. We don't want him. So we're not really praying him like that. We made contact with his agent in the past, but we're not really in for him. But don't worry, you're going to see it in a minute. Striker next or goalkeeper. So striker next is what's being tooted out there, that we're going for a striker next, and then it's going to be the rest. But you never know, innit? With the money situation, they might just say, let's just get Who knows? Mateta to Manchester United, freedom fighter out. Bro, the freedom fighter, I'm tired of reporting about him. I reported about him earlier, Sancho, and yeah, bro, it's just the same shit with the skeezer, man. He's linked to so much clubs, but at the end, you just never get the moves that you want for him. So yeah, this is Rashford anyway, man. This is the situation with Rashford. Hopefully, he ends up going to Barca and we get some money, man. Because when we get that money, we are lit. I'm telling you that now. You're going to see what happens. I'll get into another. He's not a freedom 5, but he needs to bounce as well. Hojlund. So he's been linked today with a move to Juve, because obviously we're chatting to Juve about Sancho. So they're sitting there going, because they're trying to get rid of Vlahovic. So obviously they tried the little swap deal with Vlahovic. They tried the Douglas Luiz, sorry, I said it the other way wrong. Douglas Luiz swap deal, it's not working. So they've asked about Rasmus now. Because remember, Rasmus was doing all right in that league. It's slow, he can run, no one ain't great. He's not dancing on no one, he can run. It's cool. And then AC Milan have asked about him yesterday. So, mate, it looks like the Italian teams are preying him. I don't know if any. DiMarzio's been weird this one here. He says the bid's gone in, no one else talks about it. So 1 minute he's saying something, next minute we don't know if it's true or not. He's been so weird, mate. I can't put everything on him. But yeah, so it's other reports, 2-0 Sport, they've come out and said Juve's in for Rasmus. We don't know if it's true or not. We're never really going to know until something really happens. AC Milan, same thing. Are we going to know for now? We don't know. So we'll see what happens with that, man. There. Hopefully this guy can go, man. If he goes, we're obviously we're in for a striker already. He should get the hint. We're ready in for a striker. The Laps rejected us. Gyokeres rejected us. Osimhen, we've gone for him. It's all been said. Do you know what I'm saying? So he must be seeing the news and saying they want a striker. They don't really want me. Let me just bounce. Even if I go on loan for a bit. But he keeps saying he wants to stay and fight for his place. I don't know what he's on. But we'll see what happens with him anyway. So that's one of the freedom fighters. This is they're calling them the unwanted 5 now. Yeah? The unwanted 5. This is what they're calling them. Unwanted 5. I call them the freedom 5. They're calling them the unwanted 5. I see something the other day that said the 5. You would think these guys are all wanted, mate. Seriously. But yeah, the Freedom Five, they're not going on tour. That's been known, innit? It's not nothing new. Let's be real. But they're not going on tour. It's not going to happen for them. And yeah, that's more or less it with that. It just basically says Man United, unwanted Quinton, whatever that is, will miss Saturday's pre-season fixture against Leeds in Stockholm. But new signings, Cunha and Leon, have been added in the squad. So I'm interested in seeing Leon play, you know. I really want to see Leon play still. And Cunha, of course, you get me? Obviously, Diego Leon, he's impressed in training. Remember when he came in this geezer, he said, bro, I'm going to kill it over there. They think I'm going to go out on loan. Watch, I'm going to go over there and kill it. He's impressed in training. And they didn't know what number to give him. They said earlier on today, we don't know what number to give him yet. Because when you're academy, they'll give you like 87, 95, them high numbers. They've looked at him in training and said, yeah, give him a 30. So he's number 30 now. So you can see he's already smashing it over there. Hopefully it transpires onto the pitch. We see a little bit of it tomorrow, but we'll see. Harry Amaz, just go on loan, brother. Yeah, he's going on loan. We're going to see what happens with him. Onana and Xerxes are both injured, but it's nothing mad. It's small issues that you're going to see the pair on tour. Obviously, Onana's going to come regardless. He's there for vibes. Even if he was injured, he's there for vibes. He loves being there, dancing and whatnot. So we'll see what happens with that. Freedom fighter, the main freedom guy, the freedom boss. Inter Milan have joined the hunt for Jadon Sancho and have made inquiries for the Manchester United winger. But bro, I swear we got a here we go for Ademola Lookman. I swear we got a here we go. Was it not a here we go or personal terms or something today? Let me see exactly what happened. We got something for Ademola Lookman today because they're trying to say that he's another option. So what did we get for Ademola Lookman? Look, we got Ademola Lookman has reached total agreement on personal terms with Inter Milan. So they've wrapped that up basically. They want Ademola Lookman. They don't want this geezer. Forget about it. So yeah, that's the situation with that. And then obviously we had this geezer, Republica. I don't know who that is. And they have come out and said Juve wants to close Sancho by Thursday, 24th, the date of the meeting. I don't know why you're on some long thing, bro. 24th is in 6 days? We ain't got time for that, brother. Just come and close the deal now. And then obviously Core Sports says Jadon Sancho is one step away from Juve. The finish line is truly just a step away. But let me tell you something about this before you don't get excited. We hear this every day. There's a bid going, they're close to signing him, they've got an agreement. You can go back on my old streams, mate. Every single other day, they've got something going on piping up. And it just never goes through in the end. Juventus feel they have Sancho in their grasp. Contacts with his agent, Emeka Obasi, spotted in Turin recent days, have effectively allowed the parties to iron out some details, discussing the severance package that Man United has guaranteed the player. So basically, we've got to pay him for his contract. This happened with Harry Maguire when West Ham came in for him. West Ham came in for Maguire and McTominay, 60 million bid, was going to let them go. And he said, brother, you need to pay me what I'm owed. That's what he's saying. For my whole contract left, pay me my money. So we got to pay Sancho his money. But remember, we got 5 million for him, going to Chelsea. So we could just take that same 5 million and go, here, fuck off. Because remember, it's his wages at the end of the day. It's not really the price with him, it's the wages. That's what the situation is with the freedom fighter. It's his wage that's killing us. We had this news about Sancho the other day. This is what I'm saying to you. Look at that. This is the 16th. What I just read from you today, this is today. This is today's news, and we haven't got anywhere. This was at the 16th. Jadon Sancho's agent is in Turin, which he basically just said. But nothing came from that. Why are we still talking about it? He was in Turin in 16th, and nothing had happened. Now he's one step away, apparently. And they just said about the Jackson rumours that basically as long as Man United go without signing a striker, we'll have more undesirable names will be linked with us. The Calvert-Lewins, the Callum Wilsons, all these guys can make a story. For as long as we don't sign a striker, they can keep making stories every day. We're linked to this guy, basically. They are nowhere near as keen on Nkunku as Chelsea have tried to suggest. So it's Chelsea pushing out that we want Nkunku and we don't even care about it. And Jackson is less attractive. This is Samuel Luckhurst, who's very reliable for United News. And then they just go on to say, Man United have given the impression that Delap was the only player they had lined up as their new striker. While it may have been beneficial for them to be linked with Gyokeres and Ekitike, there were no concrete discussions. Remember, yesterday, it came out that we got rejected by Ekitike, but he's saying, bro, that never even happened. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't know about that, man. They said that we got rejected by Ekatike, blah, blah, blah. So we'll see, man. Obviously, this is the guy that we all want as the goalkeeper, Lamens. This geezer has made the most saves in the world. He's 23 years old. He's only 18 million. He's got the most saves in the world last year. What Gyokeres done with scoring is what Lamens done as a goalkeeper. And remember, as a goalkeeper, all the goals are the same everywhere. So you don't really need to come and do nothing mad. You just need to come and just save, just keep saving. So Lamens last season had both the most saves, 127, and the highest save percentage. So this geezer had the most prevented goals in the world this season. So all that David Raya, Alisson, all your best keepers, Diogo Costa, Martinez, he has more saves than all of them. Look at the middle one. James Trafford's in there as well. So Newcastle might be getting it still. Or City, whoever goes for him. And obviously he spoke earlier this year and they asked him, they said, yeah, what are you saying about Man United being interested in him? He said, the first time I heard, I thought, wow, immediately a world renowned team that follows you, that is special. Of course, I was also spoken to about it a lot. And when I made a save in training, it was United this, United that. It's only positive, especially because it's the best competition in the world and my profile, my stature and way of playing is similar to English football. So he's good with the ball. He's good with passing out, all of that. He's made the most saves, man. We need to get this one. We need Garnacho or Rashford to go and just start going crazy, man. It's just a long thing. And obviously, this is just the links to him, where it all came from. Alex Cook spoke about it. Ben Jacobs and Graham Bailey all came out, all today. The dates on the bottom. This is all today's news that they came out and said this. So, bro, we're going to see what happens, man. Hopefully. We've got the other freedom fighter. This is the last that came out about him. Obviously, Aston Villa won him. This was yesterday. Hurst came out and said that. Aston Villa want to sign Garnacho. And then Fabrizio Romano, he came out and said Chelsea, from what he's hearing, could have one more addition up front. And then obviously he just says, yeah, he wants to stay in the Prem. What he says every single day. It's like he has to tell us this. Every time something comes out about Garnacho, he's going to come and tell us that he wants to stay in the Prem. He wants to stay in the Prem. Obviously, he's probably briefing him or whatnot. But yeah, he's just always telling us. So yeah, Martinez, bro, I don't know. The links were coming out. They were coming out strong and whatnot. But like it's been said today, that he's more pushing it out there. But he's been putting it out there. So it's all the Argentinian newspapers that are saying Emi Martinez is on the verge of swapping Aston Villa for Man United. It's all them. It's not no one in England. All the England people are saying, yo, it's not that close. Like, they're the ones that's pushing it. It's not that important type of thing. So it's my man pushing it. Yeah, I showed you this. Basically, he's impressed. Martinez, he's progressing well. He's recovery from a knee injury. But I don't think he's going to be back yet. Pre-season or the first game of the season. Don't expect to see him. And Fabrizio basically says there's still no negotiation between Man United and Aston Villa for Emi Martinez. United are aware of Martinez's situation, and the player can be open to joining. United's money has to go in crucial positions currently. I'm going to play this video for Man United, and I'm going to come and get these comments. Don't worry, I got you lot. I'm surprised Man United didn't put a bomb in there or something. No bombs going on right now. Yeah, so that's about it for now. Martinez. And we've got the pre-season, of course. I've showed you that about that. Let me play this for Man United, and then I'm gonna show you that straight away. I got you lot. I got the comments. Don't worry.
The big story of the morning is coming from Manchester, because there is the agreement between Manchester United and Brentford for Bryan Mbeumo. Finally, it's a here we go. Deal done between clubs. Today, the final email from Brentford arrived after Man United started growing confident. When I told you the exclusive story on Brentford working on the replacement, Omari Hutchinson from Ipswich Town, with a bid rejected, but Brentford will be back for Omari Hutchinson, and so that was already a very good sign for Manchester United in the negotiation for Mbeumo when you start working on a replacement. And then also what happened is that Manchester United improved their bid, £65 million, 6 in add-ons, so £71 million is the full package for Bryan Mbeumo to Manchester United. Important to say that he signs a 5-year contract plus 1-year option. Man United really wanted that option to be included. Mbeumo camp accepted. accepted. Also important to say that the payment of these 71 potential, because it's 65 plus 6, but potential 71 million pounds package is going to be in 4 different installments. So Man United are not paying everything this year, and that's also really important for financial fair play and for future signings this summer of Manchester United. And so after a long wait, more than 40, 45, 50 days of negotiations, Bryan Mbeumo to Manchester United. He said, here we go. Completed also what the player wanted, because Bryan only wanted to go to Manchester United, despite reports on Tottenham, on other options. He was only fully focused on Manchester United, similar to Mateus Cunha. He wanted this move to happen, and now for Man United it's not over. Stay connected, Man United fans, because first of all we have to see what they decide to do for the goalkeeper. If they want to bring a new one, if they want to sign a young goalkeeper for the future, if they want to sign an experienced goalkeeper, because there is Emi Martinez, El Dibu, who keeps hoping for a call from Manchester United. He's open to the move to Manchester United. So it depends on United what they want to do for the goalkeeper. There will be internal conversations in the next days to decide, and then the next top target is going to be the striker. Yes, because Manchester United want to bring in a new striker this summer, are working on that already. They made some calls in the recent days and weeks to be informed. Obviously, the budget will also depend on the outgoings. And now for Man United, it's really important to accelerate, because Cunha, fantastic, Mbeumo, fantastic, but also selling players is important. And so, Marcus Rashford, solutions to find. Alejandro Garnacho, solutions to find. He wants to stay in the Premier League. Jadon Sancho, solutions to find. Anthony, solutions to find. So many things to say and to do for Manchester United on these players in order to find solutions and then reinvest. Also with the striker position as a crucial one for the upcoming days and weeks for Manchester United. But I can confirm to you that internal meetings are taking place. Ruben Amorim, all people at the club want a new striker. So I fully expect Man United to sign a new striker in the next weeks. Then to add more on Luis Diaz's situation, because Luis Diaz is going to be another crucial name of the summer transfer window. I can tell you that despite some sources suggest that Liverpool might offer him a new contract to stay at the club, that was part of the plans at Liverpool, because they still hope to keep Luis Diaz. I'm still told that the player is giving total priority to leaving the club. So the player wants to go, the player wants to try something different. This is the desire for Luis Diaz. And so Bayern will return very soon to the table. Bid rejected, 67.5 million euros, but Bayern will be back. Bayern will bid again. Bayern want to be back because they believe Luis Diaz is the perfect player for what they're looking for. And so Bayern will return. And Bayern believe they can offer way more than Barcelona. Barcelona are also in the race, because Barcelona are talking to the agents of Luis Diaz. They spoke to the agents of Luis Diaz again this week. So Barca still want to try to understand if it's possible and feasible to do this deal for Luis Diaz, but at the moment financially it's very complicated, and Bayern are prepared to go very strong on this deal. Luis Diaz is their top priority, same as Nick Woltemade from Stuttgart with 2 bids already rejected, but also in that case Bayern are prepared to return. So Bayern want Luis Diaz and Woltemade, while Barcelona are talking to the agents of Luis Diaz. But the deal financially is still not easy at all after Liverpool rejected many approaches from all clubs in the recent weeks. And then, guys, I wanted to clarify something also.
So you hear that, man? Luis Diaz is definitely leaving Liverpool, mate. Hopefully he just goes to Bayern Munich. Rashford Barcelona take Rashford and we call it a day. Arsenal want Xavi Simons. I see that. It's not solidified though. They are actually going to try and do a deal with Leipzig. It's not going to end up well. Leipzig are going to end up bumping us if we go there. Nottingham Forest are preparing an offer to sign Jadon Sancho to replace Elanga. Who said that though? Low-key wish Onana and Rasmus are part of the Freedom Fighters. Yeah, Freedom 7. Euro's a good player, proper. Who said that about thing? The focus on Man United will be exits after Bryan Mbeumo signing is complete. Yeah. Love for that gamer. United have been tracking Sesko for a number of years, yeah? What next, mate? We need a striker and a goalkeeper. What is your expectations of where we finish in the league, and do you demand a style in your eyes? Yeah, 100%. I think this is Amran's year to implement his style. He's got pre-season now, so luckily we're getting Mbeumo in and Cunha. Implement your style, and then bam. Because he was playing, he didn't really get to implement it. It was Thursday, Sunday. So you got no excuse now. And obviously they're getting more of your players now, so good. Hopefully we can sell a few of the Freedom 5, get some more of these players, and then it's even more better for them. But yeah, man, I think with it now, it's like we should finish in the top 10. I'm not even trying to be giddy or nothing yet. Do you get it? I need to see how we're playing. Let's go Leeds tomorrow and show something. Obviously, you might go and do that thing where he plays 5 senior players and 7 kids, and then half-time switches it on his head. He plays another 4, so we don't really get a proper feel. But if he goes there with his first team for the first half and then takes them all off, we'll be able to see something. It's Leeds that just come in. If we can't move mad on them, then I don't know who we're going to move mad on. But yeah, so we'll see. So I want to see a style of play 100%. We kind of seen a style of play, but not to his T, because it took them time to get used to it. You get it? You're changing midway through the season from a back 4 to a back. It's all mad. And then you're just playing Thursday, Sunday. It was a bit crazy. So this is his season now. And he said it himself, he'll walk as well. If it's all peak, he'll walk. Met you reckon leads first of the Freedom 5. The Freedom 5, I reckon Garnacho, you know. Nah, I've gone mad. Anthony. I reckon Anthony's going to leave first. As soon as this Real Betis thing heats back up, I reckon Anthony will leave first. But it could go either way, man, because Rashford, I think Barca's only going to come for a loan. So that's going to wait all the way to the end. Sancho, every minute we're hearing about Juventus. But we're not seeing nothing solidified. It's always just, yes, it's going to happen, but nothing ever happens. So this is what I'm saying. So I don't know about the Sancho thing. I've kind of given up on it, man. So I'm going to say Anthony, because Anthony wants to go Betis. They want it to happen, but the only thing is we're just all like, I don't know what they're waiting for, because they can't get a loan from us again. So yeah, so what's that game? I love for that though, for putting that in the chat. So Henry T. Journal has said Nottingham Forest are prepared to sign. Let me share my screen and show you what's going on with the Sancho thing and who this guy is. Because we need to get into who this guy is, mate. Henry T. Journal. Who is that? Where does he work? Because this is how you know when a man's reliable. Let's see where the skeezer works first. It took me straight to the thing. That's mad. All right, cool. So let's share the screen now. Henry T. Journal, yeah? All right, cool. Let's see what going. What's this? One sec. All right, boom. There we go. Let's see where this guy works now. This Henry T. Journal. Let's see who this geezer is. Nottingham Forest are preparing an offer to sign Jadon Sancho. Forest see Sancho as a dream replacement for Anthony Elanga and believe the 25-year-old follow a similar redemption arc and rediscover his form. Who is this geezer, man? The Sun. Allow it. Allow it. Just when man's getting excited, bruv, the guy works for the Sun. The Sun is terrible. Oh my gosh, the Sun is terrible, mate. They're the worst. Look, no one's got faith in them no more. Like, no one even likes their tweets anymore. The Sun is the worst newspaper they could be. Yeah, safe. Taking that with a pinch of salt, mate. I can't believe that it's the Sun. So he spoke about this. Yeah, that's what he put in game. I love for that. Sky Sports see if Man United have explored the conditions of the deal for number of strikers, including Ollie Watkins, Gyokeres, and Jackson. Charlie. Is it Charlie? Charlie, what you saying, man? Because you were saying, yo, it's not working for Jackson. What you saying? Well, everyone's just gassing. That's another link, you know, for Jackson, you know, Charlie. Charlie said all the Jackson stuff's not true. Look, right now we are not in for Mr. Jackson. It's not happening. Charlie, what you saying now? We say you're not rating Sky Sports Chef as well. This is a few different people coming out and saying Jackson though. So he might be in there, but I'll take Jackson on a loan, bro. I wouldn't want to buy him. I would not want to buy him. Saying Cunha and Flex. Safe. Excited to see the new boys in town. Ah, mate. I don't know, man. That Sky Sports thing's crazy, man. Sky Sports thing is mad, you guys. I'm not with the Sky Sports thing still. They're a bit meaty. But yeah, love for that game, man. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you still. You always throwing it in it. So with Gamer, Man United, them and they always breaking the news. Benjamin Sesko, United with the track. What next, mate? We need a striker and a goalkeeper. Yeah, man. I've showed you who we're linked to. We're linked with Lamens. He's prevented the most goals in the world, so hopefully we can go in for him. Let me stop sharing my screen. And then we got and then obviously we're linked with. I just showed you a few of them, innit? Sesko. Where is it? This is who we're linked with. This is the 4 that we've been linked with. Fabrizio said that we was linked to Mateta at the beginning of the window, but we got 3-4 options now. But if you think about it, at the beginning of the window, we had Osimhen, Gyokeres, and Delat. He must be in there now, in this new 4 then, isn't it? If you look at it. So, we'll see. Yeah, I told you, innit? 10th. Mitch, you reckon Leeds first? Yeah, I told you. I think it's going to be Anthony, you know? I think it'll be Anthony. Sancho, we keep hearing things about him, but I don't know how true it is, man. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Top 5, top 10, fair enough, bro. Thanks for your honesty. Yeah, man, I'm not confident yet, man. I need to see something. I'm with you, bro. Do you understand? I'm with you. Like, I know you came in there a bit negative yesterday, Amrina and all of that, but bro, I'm not that gone. But I do need to see something, though. You get it? Like, let's see something that's going to give us the confidence to think this is going to be a different season. We've got new players in. It's only 2 new players, though. So we need to see a bit more. Sancho. What of Sancho? Bro, let me tell you something about Sancho and Juventus, yeah? He's been linked with a move with Juventus for over 2 months. Every week, there's something about Sancho to Juventus. Every 2 days. If you've been coming on my show, I could show you so much things about Sancho to Juventus. It's always something. And it don't ever happen in the end. So I just given up on him, mate. Like, I can't be bothered no more. This is the latest that came out today about him. But every day there's something. Sancho to Juventus. Sancho, they've bidded for him. They made a bid for Sancho. He doesn't go. Like, it's always something. Oh, Man United have got to do... It's always something, mate. Napoli was in for him. Fenerbahce was in for him. It's always something with this geezer, but it just never happens. I'm even tired of reporting on him no more. Freedom fighter. I'm tired of it, man. Look at this. Look at this about Sancho. This is what I'm trying to say about him. Look at this. Sancho agreement. Juventus have an agreement. This is on the 15th. It's only the 18th today, you know. 15th. Juventus have an agreement in place with Sancho over personal terms. It's now up to the clubs. Juventus have increased their offer from Man United to 15 million. Bruv, every day there's some next shit, bro. And now look, they've gone from having personal terms to now Inter Milan apparently looking for him. Juventus want to close the deal by 24th. Juventus is one step away. Every day, it's just never done. I just want to hear it's done, and I'll leave it at that. Freedom 5 don't have to move because of our wages we gave them, and this is why we're struggling to sell 100%. The Glazers done us 100%. Rashford, Sancho, that's the wages. The rest of them, the wages ain't even that bad. It's just Rashford and Sancho, to be honest. Anthony, it's not that bad. It's not the worst. Joao Nacho's calm. I think he's on like 50k. Malacia, I think he's calm. So I think it's just Rashford and Sancho. That's the only thing. And the last report is what's worrying, because from Lowy Whitwell, who's reliable, and he says the club's interested in the Freedom 5 are waiting to the end of the window to come in for them. That's what's worrying. That's what's killing us. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But that's more or less everything wrapped up anyway, man. So I'll just leave it here. Love to everyone that's been in the chat. If you ain't liked, make sure you like while you're leaving at least. Just hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah, big up everyone. Big up the whole Metric community. Big up all of you. We got the Here We Go today. We're in a better mood. But hopefully tomorrow or whatnot, we can get more. You get it? I'm with you. It's the wages, bro. It's the wages. I think it's too much for Sesko, but we'll see. But I'll let you lot all go. Make sure you hit the like on your way out and subscribe if you're new, man. Big up all of you lot. Have a good day. I might be back on later if a bomber happens. If not, I'll be back on tomorrow. Peace.
Someone said let's pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat. They're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up? Let's take a photo now. But for now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat. I'm on